I'm finally here. Woo. You can take this off. Have you done the rolls now?
So let's just intro. It's okay.
You just need to catch it. Okay. Otherwise, you can sit.
I just want to say that I have a horrible time remembering names.
Just come and touch it.
When I first met Margarita, she trained me on the VPPR officer role at Jersey City University on JFK Boulevard in I called her Mercedes for 2 years. And she answered, she never questioned. She just answered me. And then finally somebody said, I think it was DTN Wilson. She said, her name is Margarita. Like, oh, I like to drink. I will never forget. I'm going to introduce Somesh. Somesh actually explained how to pronounce his name because I was pronouncing it absolutely wrong. Thank you, Somesh, for that. Somesh Chablani, a certified speaker, author, and youth coach, believes that the future of our nation rests in the hands of well-prepared youth. Somesh is very passionate about mentoring and teaching public speaking and leadership skills to students and young people. He is always exploring new and creative ways to bring fun and positivity in his personal and coaching career as a Toastmaster International Youth Coach. In August of this year, he was selected to present on the topic of proven secrets of persuasive communication at the second Toastmasters International Virtual Convention. I was like, this is the 92nd, isn't it? I was getting the second virtual convention. A certified youth development coach over the last 10 years, Somesh has taught more than 150 students across the US, Europe, and Asia how to lead and win. Wow. Please help me welcome Somesh Chablani, the power of positive thinking.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
How's everyone doing today?
Great.
Can I have the response again as loud as Dwana? How is everyone doing today?
Great.
Awesome. As Susan said, it's an awesome day. And I can see all the smiles behind your mask. Like you, I have experienced and lived in the midst of the pandemic. And as my fellow speaker Mario said, we are all creation of emotions and logic. And I'm sure you will agree and relate to. We've had our personal journeys and situations and circumstances where at times during the pandemic, we may have felt unproductive. Situations which are beyond our control and may have made you feel dejected or sad. I'm here to share with you my personal journey during the pandemic and how I regained the power of positivity. There is a lot of power in being positive, as said by the scientist Einstein. Now, Einstein's students used to call him Professor Einstein. And one day, the students asked him, Professor, everyone calls you a genius. You have thousands of inventions, but you have failures too. And how is that you are always motivated, charged, looking for new ideas? We never have seen you sad or dejected. Can you tell us that secret of what is it to be a genius? Can we have the piece of your brain? And Professor Einstein smiled at the students and said, everyone is a genius. Every one of us has talent. And let me demonstrate to you how you can tap into your genius. There was a blackboard. Professor Einstein took a nice shiny white chalk and he started writing on the board numbers 1 to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. He skipped number 7, 9, and 10. He kept the chalk back and he asked the students, "What do you see on this blackboard?" And all the students jumped and said, "Professor, you missed the number 7. And Einstein said, "That's exactly the point. You have the answer." Most of our human beings, we tend to first spot the negative. We tend to first think negative and find mistakes, complain. You never told me about the neat handwriting I had on the blackboard. You never observed the nice small star buster I put on top of number 1 and the smiley in the 0 of number 10. But you jumped in pointing my mistake. So think positive. It's all about perspective. Now, I'm sure we have all Toastmasters in the room. Any guest? So my Toastmasters journey began 10 years back. And I joined Toastmasters to enhance my public speaking. But I stayed back, as Michelle said, because of the collaborative and support from members. Because at Toastmasters, they teach us leadership is all about people, presentation, and communication. And I love the people part. Because as a daily commuter from New Jersey to New York, I love making friends in the train. Like Isaac said, small talk. It makes new acquaintance and connection. And then I like to have side talk conversations during coffee breaks. And mingle with my colleagues and clients during lunch breaks. But with the pandemic, things changed. Most of the professional working employees were now work from home staff. In the initial few days, it felt good. Screens and televisions, serials were the main key focus. I felt I saved on commute time. But later, it started hitting. And it was reflective in my behavior with no exercise. And my positivity started going down. My 11-year-old son was observing me and said, "Daddy, I did see you are getting irritated when your computer and laptop is not working. Just press Control-Alt to delete. The problem will get solved. Why are you getting irritated and angry on that computer?" And that same day when I was preparing for my youth leadership class, because we transitioned from the physical to the digital, teaching the youth on Zoom, I heard a story from Emily, one of the middle school students, which made me reflect and pause back. Where did my powers of positivity go? How can I regain them back? And Emily told us a story of a little boy, John, who loves to eat donuts. And as usual, he goes with his dad to the donut shop and enjoys eating his chocolate donut. But he asked the server, "Sir, I want to know, where does the hole in the donut disappear?" And that man in his late 50s smiled and said, "John, my son, come here. When you go home and you eat the second donut and you're about to eat the last bite, grab that hole in your fist and experience it. And when you come next, you tell me, what did you feel?" So John goes home, he's ready to eat his second chocolatey donut, and as he's about to eat the last bite, he grabs that hole, holds his fist tight, calls his mom and dad, "Dad, I'm ready to open the fist and experience that hole." And as John opens up his fist, there is no hole. John starts crying, tears start falling down his cheeks. And he says, Dad, take me back to the donut shop. I want to ask that server. I did exactly as he told me. So his dad says, John, let's go. And John and Dad goes to the donut shop, and John asks that man, Sir, I exactly did what you instructed me. I can't find the hole. And the man told John, don't cry, John. You are a brave boy. When you ate that last bite, you also imbibed that hole in your body, because that hole, think of it as an imaginary hole. Do you recollect your teacher teaching you in class, in geometry or drawing class, draw an imaginary line? That hole is an imaginary hole, which represents hope. It represents courage. It represents strength. That story made me reflect. We human beings have resilience. We are strong. We have the talent of being positive. All it takes sometimes is a little nudge, support from the member community and family to regain the power of being positive. It then made me travel back to my childhood days. I was very close to my grandmother. She used to tell me a lot of stories, and she was really great in side talks. And I remember the 3 tips she taught me, which are free. And those tips are so powerful tips that we all have within us. Now, do you like free?
Love free.
I like free. So let me share with you 3 powerful tips which can help you not only regain positivity at any point in life, but you can share this with others. Tip number 1. The power of smile. I work in corporate America. Pre-pandemic, when I used to go and walk in the hallways in the office, people were serious working on laptops. I said, what's happened? Why are you not smiling? Sometimes we are so governed and caught up in our thoughts that we don't smile. So make it a conscious habit. Every day when you get up in the morning, first smile. A smile a day keeps the worries away. Charlie Chaplin said, a day without smile and laughter is a day wasted. A smile can make you energetic. A smile is so contagious, it can enlighten and fill the room with good vibrations. And for the ladies, great tips. If you smile, it makes you feel younger and your skin glows, so no need to invest in creams. So the power of smile is tip number 1. The second is self-affirmation. Now, self-affirmation does not mean I'm going to give you a big list to say I will do this and I am this. I will give you very simple, easy tips. First thing when you get up in the morning and you smile, say, today is a great day. Can I request you to say it with me? Today is a great day. And then, I will request you now to close your eyes just for 10 seconds and remember of any 2 happiest moments in your life or 2 great accomplishments which you are proud of. I'm sure you have many accomplishments, but just think of any 2 great accomplishments which you are proud of or 2 happy moments. Just for 10 seconds. You may open up your eyes with a big smile. Look around the room, look to each other. Can you see the vibration and the smile? So you can repeat in the morning about your 2 accomplishments or happiest moments and give a pat on your back and say, I'm proud of my accomplishments. like I'd say to my son, I'm proud to be a parent. I'm proud to achieve and excel in my journey as Toastmasters. And the last one, to what my friend Isaac said, open palms. We have to be like children, to be receptive, because the world is full of possibilities and opportunities. So open up your palms, if you can do it with me. Open up your palms, and then behave like a child by saying, very good, yay! Once more, very good, yay! You are such a wonderful audience. That was tip number 2, self-affirmation. And the last tip, which is again free, is the power of sleep. Our brain and our body works more than 16-17 hours. So you have to give it sound sleep and rest. Because with sound sleep, you have a healthy mind. A healthy mind nurtures a healthy body. And a healthy body will result in positive actions. So healthy mind, positive actions equal to success. So we need to devote at least 8 hours of sound sleep. Sound sleep does not mean you watch mobile and look at screen just before sleeping. Really 8 hours of good and sound sleep. So to summarize those 3 tips, the first is the power of smile. Emotions, as Mario mentioned. The smile should come from your heart like this. Can you see the smile? Big, big smile. You should be the chief smile officer in your family. The second is the power of self-affirmation. And the last is sound sleep. I would like to leave you with one food for thought. Wayne Dyer, my favorite motivational speaker, said, the way you look at things, the things will look back at you. As I mentioned earlier, life is all about perspective. Listening to that donut story and reflecting back on my grandmother's tip helped me to regain my powers of positivity. I encourage you, when you are in a situation where you feel low or dejected or sad, think about those powers you have within you. As Einstein said, everyone is talented. Try any of these techniques and you will see great vibrations in your body, in your mind, to develop that positive attitude. Michelle Cropper told us at the start of the session, the theme of District 83 this year. Do you recollect what is the theme of District 83?
Find the fun.
Find the fun. Give a big hand and applause to the donor. And the fun is not out there. The fun is here. The fun is within. And you can share that fun with everyone. There may be people out there who are sad, who need that nudge, who need that power of positivity. You can make a big impact by sharing the fun. And how do you do that? Like the hole in the donut, which is an imaginary and powerful hole, think you have an imaginary ball in your hand. Now this ball is not an ordinary ball. It's a ball of positivity. It's a ball of fun. And it's a ball of smile. Now take this ball and share it with your family, with your friends, and with your colleagues, and you will see the difference. Michelle, are you ready to catch the ball of fun? Here you go. Margarita, ready? Isaac, are you ready? Catch this ball. So that's how you can spread fun and positivity. I will end by saying, let not the negative thoughts prevail in your mind. Like the Control-Alt-Delete. Control your emotions. Alter your thoughts. And delete the negativity outside your life. Because if you remove all the negativity and put the brakes, you and I and we all know positivity and what it takes. Thank you.
Thank you so much. So positive. I was asked to tabletop this question, I think it was at our Gold Coast Achievers Toastmasters Club meeting last week, and that's D.Tim Darnell Richardson asked me, think of the one accomplishment in your life that you're most proud of. And all I could think of was the time I came in second. And I didn't win. I came in second. I lost like 1/100th of a second in the 200-meter dash in the state finals. But the fact is, I made it to the state finals. And the fact is, I came in second. I only lost by 1/100. So thank you for that. Because everyone in life can look at the world in a negative way instead of the positive way. So Somesh, you're the best.